Let you know you're being recorded, yeah. Want more lights on?
No, I got a flashlight.
Those are my questions, yeah. I can turn another light on for you.
Alright, let's see.
There you go.
What are your questions?
Well, why do we have to keep the pilot light on all the time?
Well, I mean, you don't have to. That's up to you.
Well, it doesn't seem to restart by its...
Well, whenever... You see that little hole right there?
Nice little hole, okay.
That's what, you're in the off position right now.
Okay.
Alright? You flip it over. You got to push in on this button.
Okay.
Alright? Push it in a little bit. Flip it to pilot. You may have to hold in on that for, I don't know, 5 or 10 seconds. And then, let's see. Oh.
Get close. Gotta go poop soon.
Well, it's such a light fog set. Let's see. There you go. And then keep that held in for 10 seconds.
Or so.
10, 15
Is that the
seconds.
pilot up there in the corner?
Yep. Right there's your pilot.
Okay.
And it looks good. I mean,
Okay.
it's a good little
It
blue
doesn't stay
candle
on
flame.
automatically. You gotta keep it
Yep.
on for a few days.
Once you let go of that, when that's in the pilot position, it will not do nothing. You've got
It'll
pilot.
stay on. The pilot
It
will
says
stay
pilot for a reason.
Okay.
Because you got pilot, and that's it. Once you click that over to on,
The pilot stays on?
well, no, then you're ready to function. As far as this little toggle switch here, you're in remote option. All right.
Okay.
Now you can turn it to the on position, and which since it hadn't been on, it may take it a second.
It was on a little while earlier today, but earlier this week, but not today.
See, and then it'll come on.
Okay.
A lot of times when you light the pilot, it'll take maybe a minute or two for
Okay.
it to heat up to where it'll actually come on.
Okay. And what's that switch there?
This is your on,
Okay.
off, and remote.
The remote's on the top. Okay.
All right. Now you've got this remote.
Okay.
All right. It says remote, on and off.
It's got fresh batteries in it.
All right. Now if it doesn't say, if it's not in the remote position, if it's
Okay.
in the off position, then it will not work at all.
Okay.
All right. If it's in the on position, then the remote will not work.
What?
Yeah. The
If
remote
it's-
will not work in the on position.
Well, that doesn't make any sense, but okay.
The remote in the center, if the remote will work. Where's the remote?
The remote's in the center. Okay. Remote off, it won't work. Remote on, it won't work. It has to be in the center.
Yep.
That is the strangest thing I ever heard.
All right.
It's got fresh batteries and everything. We had to change them out. They were kind of interesting. So we got it cleaned up and put it back together. Were they corroded? They need to be replaced, or what's that?
Yeah, it wasn't acting right to begin with. All right. There's a reset button on here.
Okay.
Learn.
Just a half a second, huh? On the reset?
Yeah, you've got something wrong. The remote's not hooked up right or something.
Okay.
No, it is hooked up. Let's see. Oh,
Well, you went to on and it came on right away?
there we go.
Okay, so what's the actual thing supposed to say?
There you go. We're good now.
What did you have to set it for?
Do what?
What did you set the switch on there for?
A remote.
No remote or onto remote?
Remote.
On the left hand side?
That's the learn button.
The learn button.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you don't hit it, you know, so when I hit it, it went beep, 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 beep.
Okay.
And then hit the on button.
And now it'll go on. Okay. Now I'll go off with the button. Okay. And then what else we got? Can you set a temperature? It'll come on and off all by itself now.
All right. Spin it over here. You got mode. If it doesn't say, if it says this, that's the temperature in the room.
Okay.
All right. You got mode. When it says room, you're on thermostat mode.
Okay.
All right. You hit set. You're set at 45 degrees right now. You want to set it at, what did I say it was, 75 degrees?
Let's set it for 74, yeah.
Well, I meant, all right, let's put it on 78.
Okay.
All right. It's going to blink a couple times. It's
Okay.
at 75 in here. That's going to come on.
Okay.
Whenever it gets above 78, it's going to
It'll
cut
come
off.
Okay.
All right. The only way you can reset it is to go all the way to 99 and then
start
back
out.
around
Okay. Whatever temperature you want.
whatever
Okay.
temperature you want. All right.
Okay.
It was 75 in here. Now watch. It's going to blink and then it's going to cut off.
Okay. That's it. All right.
So whatever you have it set on, right now it's going to be set on 72.
Okay.
But
That's good.
when that says room, it's on thermostat mode.
Okay.
So when it drops below 72 in here, it's going to cut on.
Okay.
To get it off thermostat mode, hit off.
Okay. But we
All
want it
right.
on thermostat mode for now, so.
And then you can run it just like a regular, you know, a regular thing. On,
And then
off.
so you turn on, and then get to thermostat mode is what button again?
Mode.
Mode. Okay.
When it says room, you're in thermostat mode.
Okay. You hit mode again.
Well, I mean, yeah, you can hit mode again to take it out of thermostat mode.
Well, how do you get it to mode? Oh, thermostat.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Mode is to put it in thermostat mode.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah.
And then you got on, off.
Okay. Why does it smell like gas so much when we're in there?
This is an unvented set of gas logs.
Okay.
You're gonna get you're gonna get that somewhat of a smell off of it.
Okay.
How much have you run it this year?
This will be the first week.
You'll definitely smell it more until you run it. Like every year, if it sets all summer, you're gonna get more of a smell the first time you run it.
Okay.
For a couple hours.
Okay.
Because I've got some in my house and they do the same thing.
Okay.
I mean, sometimes they'll even set the smoke detectors off.
So should we burn a candle or something like that to burn off some of the stuff?
No,
No guarantees.
no.
Okay.
A candle will make it worse because that pilot's gonna suck that. You got an advantage to a set of unvented logs, which is you get all the heat off of it,
All right.
and then you have a disadvantage because you get the smell.
Okay.
A vented set of logs, you have the advantage of you don't get the smell.
All right.
The disadvantage is, you don't get as much heat.
Okay.
So,
Should we vent it every so often, or no? Don't do that.
well,
It's got
I
a
mean,
flue inside of it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you could open it. I mean, it may help a little bit.
Okay. But no guarantees. Okay.
No guarantees. I mean,
All
it's an unvented set of logs.
Okay.
And never leave this glass shut, which I'm sure you know that.
Never leave
Don't
it shut
that
when you use
shut
it.
when it's open, or when it's on.
Okay.
Make sure they're open whenever it's on.
Okay.
If I said that right, did I say that
Yeah.
right?
When it's being
Open
used,
when
make
it's
sure.
on.
Yeah. Open when it's in operation. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
And these logs, make sure that the flame is not touching them.
Okay.
You don't want the flame touching these logs
Where'd that come from?
because it's a vented set of logs.
Okay.
This one, it was over here, but I don't think that was the way it was supposed to be.
just sets on there?
Yeah.
Huh.
Because you don't want it touching the logs.
You don't want to touch the fire, okay.
Nope. Because the flame comes up in between them because it's an unvented set of logs.
Okay,
If it touches the logs, then it'll put off carbon monoxide.
okay.
Now, do you have a carbon monoxide detector?
Yeah, all over the place, yeah.
Okay, good.
Couple of them.
Okay.
Okay, so let me grab my piece of paper there and I'll double check everything, make sure I got there. Why is that one super red down there?
What's that?
Go ahead and turn the flame back on for a second.
Your remote
Yeah.
is not right.
It's not right?
No.
What's wrong with it?
See that?
It goes off right away?
Yeah. There's something. It's corroded or something.
Yeah, we had to take the batteries out and clean all the crap off of them. So,
I mean, do you want another remote?
Does it
Or,
I guess would it come with a service call or what? Yeah. How
well,
much
I mean,
are they?
not with the service call, but.
Yeah, how much are they?
Let's see.
If you got one, you said you'd bring it out there, so. Okay, that one cherry in there in the fireplace, is that supposed to be like that, or? I don't want you to burn your finger taking it out, but,
Well, you see that log right there?
Uh-huh.
It's going to turn red because of the heat,
okay,
but the flame's not actually touching it.
okay.
So,
I figured I'd check with you, yeah.
I know what that is. That's some
Okay.
ember.
Is that supposed to be there?
Well, some people put some embers on this, like the burner, the first bar there.
Yeah,
It's more like makes it kind of look like ashes. You see how it
Okay.
is now?
Yeah.
It's on the burner.
not gonna burn my house down?
Do what?
It's not gonna set the whole house on fire, nothing like that?
Because of those embers?
Yeah. They're not gonna pop out, are they?
No.
Okay,
No, you're good.
okay. It's blocking the jets, that's why I was checking.
No, you're good. There's a lot of those on most fireplaces that we clean or have those. That just gives it like a ash
Look,
look.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, if you don't want to pay for the remote, then clean these things up a little bit, and it should work.
okay.
And my suggestion to you is
Yeah.
don't use cheap batteries.
Yeah, or
And
change
change
them
them
out more
every year.
often. Yeah, okay.
Once a year.
Might be in there too long, okay.
Because cheap batteries,
Okay,
they tend to corrode, like, was it Rayovac or whatever?
okay,
I don't even know what they're called because I
Right.
don't use them. I use good batteries.
okay.
But they cost more, but it's better than buying a $160 remote
Okay,
every year.
okay, sure. We got tanks outside, they're both green. Are they both full, are they empty, or what are they doing out here? The pilot come on every year, why is there gas smell? Okay, we answered all the questions, okay.
Well,
The green on that, the green one
the green.
outside, let's take a look at that outside.
All right.